Hello, welcome to day 12. Today I'm supposed to be talking about what I wanted to fix and what I improved on, and then whatever I want to talk about. And I know you guys are waiting for the part where I'm talking about whatever I want to talk about because last night was very eventful. So firstly, I said I wanted to fix talking or looking away from the camera. I think that I've naturally gotten better at that. Looking back at the videos, I don't really see as much looking away from the camera as I was doing beforehand. So now that I've gotten that out of the way, y'all, I almost died at Quilox yesterday. So it's no surprise to anyone who actually knows me that I have asthma. And my asthma is usually not triggered by smoke. It's not usually triggered when I'm outside just casually sitting around. My asthma is triggered by a really extreme workout, and it really has to be extreme, like effect fitness that is being taught by the Nigerian extreme, or cold. If it's like 3 degrees outside, okay, fine. My asthma may show up. But just randomly sitting around, even if people are smoking, and I'm not personally the one smoking, it's never happened before. Okay, I went to Quilox yesterday. And the people I was with, we ended up going to the VIP section, which is upstairs and in this corner. And so I think what happened was that the smoke could not escape. And you know, smoke rises. So it rose and it was in the corner and there was nowhere for it to escape. And that's where we were. And also, I wasn't even sitting in the section. I was sitting on the ledge above the section. So smoke rises and I rose again. Fine. Okay, fine. I now just knew I couldn't breathe. So I told my friends, yo, I'm about to leave. They asked me why. I said, because I didn't want to continue taking breaths to talk. I just knew I needed to get downstairs as fast as possible. So I run to the steps. And when I get there, they're like, no, 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 no. And I don't even know why I stopped. I couldn't tell you why I stopped. But when I stopped, somebody grabbed one arm. And I was like, no, I can't breathe. I need to go. I need to go. Somebody grabbed my other arm. Somebody now grabbed my leg. I don't even know how that happened, bro. But that was crazy. And I literally just collapsed to the ground. And somebody's like, what's wrong? What's wrong? I'm like, I cannot breathe. I need to get downstairs. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Do you know that these people held me there in the place where I couldn't breathe? At one point, I was just like, I am either going to die here because if I pass out, they're going to keep me in this area, or I need to make it downstairs. So I gathered up the small strength that I had left and I body slammed the guy in front of me because I'm like, I'm either going to break a bone, but I'll live and get downstairs, or I'm going to make it downstairs and be totally fine. I mean, it's those options, or the third is to pass out right there, and then I just don't think that I would have made it. So I body slam him. I get downstairs. I'm breathing. People are still coming to touch me, hold me, grab me, ask me, do I need to stand outside? Do I need what? I was like, all I needed was oxygen from the beginning. Y'all can leave me alone. I made it to oxygen. I already had my inhaler. But even if I take my, sorry, wow, that burp was strong. Even if I take my inhaler upstairs, I'm still in the place that's causing the asthma attack. So it didn't matter until I made it downstairs. Anyway, I lived. I made it out. Now, because they've been trying to shut down Quilox for like 2 solid years. Apparently, it's somebody in the House of Representatives that owns it, which is why it hasn't been shut down yet. They have not said anything to me since, right? But I just don't understand why these people are still open. But because they've been tried to shut down, when I call the Uber cannot physically come to Quilox, to the club. It's coming to pick me up from, what is it called? 1004. And I literally have to message him or call him to tell him that I'm at Quilox. So that now takes another 15 minutes. I don't get home until 5 a.m. The people I was with stayed there because, I mean, they weren't having an asthma attack. So I stayed there, and I literally was in my house shaking. I did not leave my house until like 6, 7 p.m. And that was only because my friend was like, you gotta come out and get some food. You haven't eaten all day. You don't have water at your house. All of that jazz. That's the only reason I left the house today. So that is my story of yesterday. I survived. I still kind of feel a little bit of pain in my leg. It's almost as if they need to do a training session at every club. Like, how does asthma work? You cannot stop me in the place that is making the asthma attack occur. And there's liquid filling my lungs at this, like, I cannot. Oh, man. I don't even know what to say about that situation, because is it going to be me to go and do the training with all the clubs in Nigeria? I don't think so. But I know that if I was drunk, I would have died. If I was a small, petite person, I probably would have died too, because the man would have just caught me. It's only because, pound for pound, me and that guy probably weighed the same weight. That when I body slammed him, he also had to fall down the steps too. That I now made it downstairs to safety. Anyway, Sha, I'm going to bed. I just didn't want to miss a day. It's 4 a.m., but as far as I'm concerned, if I haven't gone to sleep, it's still the same day. So I've done what I needed to do for this evening. See y'all tomorrow.